What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Game Over Gerkinman. Welcome back to Soma Spirits, and we're going to be looking like we're going to be seeing some spooky pumpkins. Hut, don't you think this place is just a little spooky? We could get lost in the dark, or worse, we could get haunted by a ghost. Soul, you're not afraid of ghosts, are you? Ghosts are our friends too, just like everyone else. Spooky, scary skeleton, boo! Hee hee hee. Oh, he's gone. Hut, I don't want to go in there. What if the ghost comes back? Ah, come on, Soul, the ghost isn't gonna hurt you. Let's get going. That's cute that the dark and miserable guy is the one that's afraid of ghosts. That's very cute. Actually, I just noticed you can see the stars moving underneath. I'm going to say that when I was working on shooting the catfish and doing planning for that, I too planned on having a graveyard world, and I too planned on making it purple. There's an interesting little tidbit for you. I don't know what it is about purple graveyards, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's cool. Also, look at this little skeleton knight. It's adorable. So is this mushroom, actually. That mushroom's great. Alright. Let's kill these guys. So how's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good this morning. I was feeling a little low yesterday after some stuff that happened with the show that came out that I worked on. Kulapari, they messed up the credits. And by messed up the credits, I mean they didn't really put much care into the credits at all, and half the people who worked on it didn't get credited. I was one of the lucky ones who got their name in the list, but even my name's spelt wrong. But I mean, like, I feel lucky to actually be in there, but it was very much a disappointing. I can't say that I was angry about it because I know how common it is as a problem in the industry, but I was very disappointed that it happened just because, you know, a lot of us put a lot of love and care into that show, and then to not be credited was very, especially to those who traveled a long way to be here, or yeah, very, very disappointing and disheartening at the very least. All right, here we are in the cemetery. It's spooky, very well, very. There could be ghosts or even a spook, so be sure to watch where you look. I'm told that spook is a racist term. But it rhymed, so I guess it's okay. I didn't know it was a racist. I'd never heard it as a racist term until I moved here. Maybe it's just a North American thing. But there you go. That's something I learned recently. These guys are pretty good singers. They have a great singing voice too, you know. Not that I'll ever get to use it because, hey, you over there. Perhaps one day. Alright, so there's a key over there I saw I need to get, so I'm going to... Ooh, crickets. Spindly's gonna die. So yeah, that was disappointing. I ended up, my copy of Dark Souls 2 Scholar, the first sin arrived in the mail yesterday, so... Maybe it's a weird thing to say. I probably would have said this in another video by the time that this video is up, but... Whenever I'm not feeling great, I'm feeling a little down. Dark Souls is kind of like my zen place where I go to cheer up, which is kind of strange, I guess, to a lot of people, the idea of playing something so known for its brutal difficulty, but... I don't know. Those games for poop's sake. Those games always cheer me up for some reason whenever I'm feeling down. It's like that's my zen place. That's just something about them. Well, I know what it is. It's that satisfaction of mastering the mechanics of it that make it that for me. Make it relaxing despite what most people would consider to be a rather stressful gameplay style. Oh, buddy. I have found a glitch in your game, my friend, or a glitch. Unless I'm supposed to be able to walk up here, which I don't think I am. No. Yeah, I've had this happen in my RPG Maker games too, where these tiles... It's a wall tile, so it's set so that you shouldn't be able to walk on it. But sometimes, this happened to me with Flywoods, and I can only blame RPG Maker for it because by just copy-pasting the map, it fixed it without actually changing any of the stuff inside it. Sometimes, even though an object is set to not be able to be, like, have your character go through it, sometimes your character will anyway just go through inexplicably. So I don't know why the engine does that, but it's definitely something to be aware of. So that's the first bug we've run into though since we've been playing, so that's not bad. I've said before on this game that its level of polish is very, very impressive. Very impressive. Oh man, free items, Frosty Muffin. That sounds delicious. Oh, there's an edge there. How am I going to get to... Oh, there's a bridge over there. Okay, alright. Well, we've got everything we can from this side. Yeah, I like this whole like floating graveyard aesthetic. It's very cool. Alright, out of my way. Alright. Let's see. I thought I saw... Oh, it's down there. Wait, what? How do I get down there? Intriguing. You got mysteries to solve. Yeah, I want to have a drink. That guy looks like he just said a whole bunch of funny text and now I feel bad for skipping over it. Alright. Let's get this. Take that! Yeah, playing Soma Spirits has definitely got me excited to not work on Flatwoods because the game making part of it's finished, but it's definitely got me excited to work on my next game. These guys are seriously kicking my ass and I'm just doing the straight up A attack. Like straight up regular attacks. I'm scared of ghosts. Look, if I need a drink. Yay, I am need drink. Thank you. What was I talking about? Yeah, like, I am legit. This does legitimately make me excited to play, to work on my next, start making my next game. So, wait a minute. I can't access it from up there. If I come down here, does it? Oh, see, I went straight past it before. Because I'm dumb. I'm a big dummy. Okay, there's the key. Oh, a smiling tomb. Well, okay, before I investigate this smiling grave, I'm going to come over here and get this key. Okay. Let's take this key. Take the coffin key. Well, there you go. So it was a good thing I didn't talk to the coffin yet because I wouldn't have been able to do much. Do I want to talk to a happy coffin or a sad coffin? Let's talk to a happy coffin. This casket looks big enough to enter. Go inside. Oh. Well, we just went inside a coffin. That is a thing that just happened. I wasn't expecting that. One of the weirdest things in Dark Souls 2 is there is a coffin in one of the early areas of the game with no explanation for what it does, and if you go into it, you leave the game world and come back as the opposite gender. It's not explained, it's just a thing that exists that you can do. Weird, but the fun kind of weird. Yeah, my next game, Crab Mania. Well, after Flatwoods will be. I'm making a very short game called Crab Mania, and that'll be. I haven't really spoken much about Crab Mania. The thing about Crab Mania is it was actually written by me when it was a game I wanted to make when I was literally like 5 or 6 years old. Just about a crab that goes on an adventure. And the reason I want to do it is because I want to make a game of roughly this length, actually, with a similar aesthetic. I was planning on it before I even discovered Soma Spirits. But because Flatwoods was me learning the basics of, just programming the game and, doing key hunts and that sort of thing, which is a pretty basic gameplay mechanic. I know some people complain about key hunt games, but personally, I'm okay with them, as long as they've got like an interesting setup. Phantasmal Chasm was once one huge landmass, but during the era of the Sun King, war ravaged this land to suffering. It doesn't stop me enjoying the unlife, though. I bet it doesn't. I just noticed I got the checkerboard walls. Kind of reminds me of like Sonic. When the dust settled from the Sun King's wars, most of this land was destroyed. Sometimes I miss the old days. Getting around was a lot easier. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about my game. So I'd like to make a game of roughly this length. I've got the first couple of areas maps already done, and it would work off a hub system the same way as this. And the reason I wanted to work off a hub system like this game has is to kind of like make it easier to do level balancing and stuff, because this will be the first game I'm making with combat. I'm kind of taking baby steps on my way to Flatwoods, right? So Flatwoods had a whatchamacallit. Ah, there's a bridge over here now. Wait, all that to come back. Oh, I see. Yeah, so Flatwoods is all about learning me teaching myself basic, the basic side of the programming, so getting the speeches to work, getting simple cutscenes to work, key items, all that stuff, reteaching myself basic stuff that you need for every game. Crabmania, I'm hoping to teach myself what I need to know in order to do a proper... That's where I came from. Combat. So basic combat, nothing too crazy going on there. Just, some simple stuff that'll hopefully be entertaining. Much like this. I don't even know if my combat in Crabmania will be as complex as this. They'll still be front-on like this. And by having it sectioned off into levels you access from a hub like this, it allows me to have more control over the enemy leveling and things like that. Some areas will be a little bit tougher than others, but unlike this game where where it has a linear story, I'm hoping to kind of have it set up so it's more like Mega Man, where you can kind of choose which area you want to go to first, and each area will have its own advantages and disadvantages in terms of reasons for going there earlier on. But then my big plan with... Oh man, I'm getting confused and lost. And then after Crabmania, when I do Flatwoods, I want to definitely go more of a Dark Souls sort of level design with that game, where it's one big open world and pretty much the enemies will be similar level no matter which direction you go in. You'll be able to access the whole game at once, but the bosses will be leveled in certain ways, so much like Mega Man, but without the map to choose, without the warps to choose each one, it'll be having to actually physically make your way to each one of those bosses and fight them. Well, you were right about the boat, Soul. I did my timeshare and look where it got me. Hey, at least you got a truck out of the deal. I'd love to have a truck of my very own. Yeah, you're right. And I'm gonna drive it all over Soma. That's a spirit. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, so I wouldn't call what I want to make open world, but... Oh, a cutscene. The ghost is back. Boom! You need to stop doing that. Oh, it's our friend again. Hee hee hee. You're very brave coming to our cemetery. We have a reason to be here. Someone around here is suffering very badly. Suffering? Everyone around here seems okay to me. Undead and loving the unlife. I couldn't be happier. I could haunt this place for years. Haunt? Just who are you exactly? Why, I'm Shadow, the graveyard ghost. You guys seem like fun, so I won't haunt you too much. That is, if you come home with me. It's right up the way. Come on, I'll show you all my neat stuff. You have to help a ghost? Oh, how I should have stayed at home today. Yeah, I wouldn't call what I want to make open world, necessarily, but... because you can't make an open world like that would have to be one giant map, but I do want to make something where you can literally go everywhere from the beginning and you get to make your own decisions about what order to do things in. I'm so jealous of that guy's truck. I wish we could go for a ride in it. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you asked. A truck ride is on my bucket list. I should go ask. Yeah, ask him about it. And kill this guy for XP! You guys are getting beat up pretty bad. I'm playing very carelessly. I guess because I'm talking at the same time. That's kind of a... that's what happens. Yeah, I will say I'm very much enjoying being part of the RPG community. Alarm Ghost. This guy's new. I'm very much enjoying being part of the RPG Maker community and seeing everything that's happening, and it's exciting to be making... Sorry, I had to move my leg. I was going to sleep. It's exciting to be part of it myself and making my own things. I love animation, obviously, and animation's was my career, but making games, because it's such a new frontier to me, and it's something I wanted to do since I was a child. Before I got into animation, I was making comics and wanting to make video games out of them, so it's really a whole other thing for me. Anyway, we're at this ghost house now, and I'm going to talk to him next time to see what the dealio is. He seems pretty happy, so I don't know. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week. I hope you're having a great day and a great week, and I will catch you next time. Peace out. Have a good one.